Columbia City leaders are discussing how serious of an impact the University of Missouri budget cuts could have on the economy. They say they're working with the university to solve the potential problems sooner rather than later.
ABC 17's Sarah Massler-Donar has been talking to those leaders today. She joins us now live on campus. And Sarah, they're waiting to get final numbers from the university.
That's exactly right, Marissa. I spoke with Matt McCormick. He's the president of the Columbia Chamber of Commerce, and he says the university is still trying to figure out the final plan for their budget cuts, how many jobs total they're going to have to cut, and how many people they'll have to let go. So they're waiting on those numbers, and then once they get them, Marissa, Joey, the Chamber of Commerce, the Columbia Public School District, the local businesses, then everyone can have a better idea of what exactly the impact is going to be, how serious, how large of an impact. But they're not just sitting around waiting for this to happen, Marissa and Joey. They're actively planning for what McCormick calls a worst-case scenario, where the city might actually really lose businesses or residents following the cuts. I spoke to Columbia Mayor-elect Brian Treese today, who did have a general idea of what he feels the city should be focusing on and going forward, and how they can respond to these cuts and enrollment drop. He says first they should keep talking to state legislators to stop the state money cuts to the university. Then they're going to, he says, hopefully work on the image of the university and Columbia right now. And then finally, he says he believes the city should find a way to stop downtown's housing bubble from bursting.
No one is going to make money when these facilities are 85% occupied. And if they don't fill them in the first year, I think the student migration pattern is such that they will never be filled. And so I do think you have to have a close look on future growth and to make sure that we're not contributing to, to a collapse of our housing market.
And like I said, the university hasn't really made final numbers, as Matt McCormick says. They don't have those final numbers, so they can't make very specific solutions at this point. But some ideas that have been thrown around, McCormick tells me, are that they're hoping to have a job fair for those who are going to be losing their jobs at the university, so hopefully get them back in the workforce in Columbia. And McCormick says they're talking about possibly expanding the nuclear reactor here in town as well, to hopefully maybe get some new jobs going and establish something else to boost the economy here in Columbia. Reporting live on Mizzou's campus, Sarah Massler-Donar, ABC 17 News.
The university has already announced about 50 jobs will be cut so far.